The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, may start to believe Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, is truly his future. There are only so many rejections that Bill can take, so he may have reached his limit when it comes to Katie Logan, Heather Tom, shutting him down. It feels like this B&B story may be shifting when you consider the timing of Ridge Forrester's Thorsten Kaye, pullback in Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, direction. Ridge may be headed for a Taylor reunion, so Brooke may need a backup man to turn to. That man could be Bill, especially when you think about their history and deep understanding of each other. Brooke sees a special side of Bill that most people don't see and doesn't hold his old mistakes against him. Although Bill was hoping to repair his family with Katie and Will Spencer crew Morrow, Katie insisted it wasn't going to happen. Bill may take Katie at her word and decide he's actually meant to be with her sister. After all, Katie pointed out that things might be different if Brooke was available. Brooke could indeed find herself single if Ridge reunites with Taylor to mend her broken heart. Of course, Bill may not even wait until Brooke is available depending on how things play out. We know Bill has already been pushing Brooke's buttons a bit over the fact that Ridge hasn't remarried her. Brooke downplayed the idea of another wedding and acted like it wasn't something she needed, but she may change her mind. If Brooke starts pressuring Ridge for some new nuptials, she may end up disappointed when he refuses to commit. However, that could be Bill's cue to step up and offer one of his own famous marriage proposals. It certainly wouldn't be the first time Bill popped the question to Brooke, so it's reasonable to think he might ask her to marry him once again. Even if Bill doesn't get a yes right away, he might hold out hope for another Brill wedding and a fresh start with Brooke by his side. If Ridge bails on his current relationship to get back together with Taylor, will Brooke consider tying the knot with Bill instead? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Bill and Brooke will always share a strong connection, so stick with us for updates on any engagement news and predictions on Brooke's next nuptials. CDO's where you want to be for great Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, predictions, news, and updates. So drop by often for more B&B details. In the world of the Bold and the Beautiful, relationships shift as fast as the Los Angeles skyline, and the tangled web between Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Bill Spencer, Don Diamont is no exception. For decades, viewers have witnessed the intense push and pull between Brooke, Ridge, and Bill, with betrayals, reconciliations, and enduring love triangles that leave fans on the edge of their seats. The latest developments suggest that another chapter is about to unfold, a chapter in which Bill Spencer steps up to make a bold marriage proposal, shocking Brooke and potentially changing the landscape of the Bold and the Beautiful forever. Bill Spencer is a man who knows what he wants, and for years, that was Katie Logan, Heather Tom. The two shared a complex but passionate relationship, with their son, Will Spencer, crew Morrow, often serving as a reminder of their love. But in recent months, Bill has found himself at an emotional crossroads. Katie, while appreciative of Bill's efforts to reconcile their family, has made it clear that they won't be getting back together. She has shut the door on their romance, leaving Bill disillusioned and heartbroken. Reeling from Katie's rejection, Bill has begun to reconsider his romantic future. With Katie no longer an option, Bill starts to look elsewhere, and his thoughts inevitably return to Brooke. Their history is long and fraught with intense emotion. Though their romantic relationship has been rocky, there has always been an undeniable connection between them, one that neither could ever fully extinguish. It doesn't hurt that Brooke sees something special in Bill, something that other people tend to overlook. Brooke understands Bill's darker sides, his ruthless business tactics, and the questionable decisions he's made, but she also sees his heart. She doesn't hold his past against him, and there's a trust between them that transcends Bill's usual manipulative ways. It's this deep understanding that may push Bill to believe that Brooke is his true future, a belief that might soon propel him into making a shocking marriage proposal. While Bill is dealing with his own romantic crisis, Ridge Forrester is facing one of his own. Ridge has long been torn between two great loves in his life, Brooke and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. For years, Ridge has bounced back and forth between these two women, and his inability to fully commit to one has left both of them emotionally drained. In recent weeks, however, Ridge's attention has started to drift back toward Taylor. As spoilers have hinted, Taylor is grappling with a serious health crisis, and Ridge's protective instincts are kicking into high gear. He's always had a soft spot for Taylor, and now that she's in need, he may feel compelled to reunite with her. This pull toward Taylor could mean trouble for Ridge's relationship with Brooke, especially if Brooke begins to feel like she's being left behind once again. Brooke, who has been patient with Ridge despite his lack of commitment, may soon find herself in an all-too-familiar position. As Ridge drifts toward Taylor, Brooke could be left wondering where she stands. Will Ridge finally marry her and give her the stability she craves, or will he once again abandon her in favor of another chance with Taylor? This is where Bill Spencer comes into play. With Ridge pulling away and Brooke facing uncertainty, Bill sees an opportunity to rekindle their romance. Despite Brooke's assurances that she doesn't need to remarry Ridge to be happy, it's becoming clear that Brooke longs for a deeper commitment. Ridge, however, may not be willing to give her that, especially with his renewed interest in Taylor. Sensing Brooke's vulnerability and his own growing affection for her, Bill may decide to take matters into his own hands. After years of flirting with the idea of getting back together, Bill could surprise everyone by making a bold move, proposing to Brooke. It wouldn't be the first time Bill has asked Brooke to marry him. In fact, they've already had one failed marriage under their belts, but Bill might believe that this time could be different. Given Bill's no-nonsense approach to life, he may not wait until Brooke is officially single again to pop the question. He knows what he wants, and after so many failed relationships, he may believe that Brooke is his destiny. Even if Brooke initially rejects the proposal, Bill could hold out hope that she'll eventually come around. The two share a deep bond, one that may be too powerful for Brooke to ignore, especially if Ridge decides to walk away. Brooke now faces a dilemma that will undoubtedly set the stage for explosive drama. Ridge has been her great love for decades, but their relationship has been far from perfect. He's let her down more times than she can count, and there's always been a lingering question about whether Ridge can ever fully commit to her. Meanwhile, Bill represents something different. He's powerful, assertive, and willing to go after what he wants. Bill's proposal may offer Brooke a chance at a fresh start, a new beginning with a man who is ready to dedicate himself fully to her. But can Brooke trust Bill after everything they've been through? Bill's history with Katie and his own complicated relationship with power and control might give Brooke pause. After all, Bill's manipulations have caused plenty of heartache in the past. Still, the chemistry between them is undeniable, and there's no denying that Bill is serious about making Brooke a permanent part of his future. As Brooke weighs her options, she'll be forced to consider what she truly wants out of life and love. Will she choose to wait for Ridge, hoping that he'll eventually come back to her, or will she take a leap of faith with Bill, trusting that he's changed and that they can build a strong, lasting relationship? Bill's proposal, whether Brooke accepts it or not, will send shockwaves through the lives of everyone connected to them. For Katie, this could be a devastating blow, despite her insistence that she's done with Bill. Watching her sister walk down the aisle with the man she once loved could reignite old wounds, especially since Bill was once the love of her life. Ridge, too, will likely have a strong reaction to Bill's advances. Though he's been distracted by Taylor's health issues, Ridge will never completely let go of Brooke. Seeing Bill swoop in and offer her marriage may push Ridge to reevaluate his priorities. Could this be the wake-up call Ridge needs to finally commit to Brooke, or will he step aside, and allow her to pursue a future with Bill. Even Taylor will be affected by this shift in the romantic landscape. If Ridge does decide to leave Brooke behind in favor of a renewed relationship with Taylor, she may find herself caught between her long-held love for Ridge and the guilt of taking him away from Brooke. Taylor's health struggles may also complicate things, as she'll have to decide whether she wants to rekindle an old flame while dealing with a serious medical issue.